right, GM everyone. It's a new day. I'm super excited to be hosting us here again. Um, again, for those who care to know my name, I'm David, but I go by the nickname El Guild, and this is a great day. We just want to go a bit further into the conversation we began yesterday. I really do hope we can actually make some, strategic progress, and I look forward to making um more friends in the course of this our live session. All right, so we began the Clarity Act discussion yesterday, and trust me, the market has been so responsive, and I mean I think this is what it is right now. Some way somehow I was really telling myself, okay, fine, we are going to probably rise beyond what we're seeing, right? Which is where we currently are. And a part of me was like, okay, maybe what if we don't? Probably we drop a little bit here. The truth is we don't hold the gateway to defining when exactly the market bottom is in. And which is more reason why I keep saying shout out to those who bought this market at this point and they keep holding it right now. Yeah, so I think that for me it's quite important. And again, maybe you'd say the Clarity Acts and the news around that began to put some bit of prayer into the market as I say, and everyone is beginning to say, "Oh yeah, this is." Trust me, I think there is really so much in the pipeline that people don't know about the market. So today we're gonna be looking at the Bitcoin price action, and let's be sure we can hear me well. Okay. Yeah, very much. GM, if you're in the live room, drop a greeting. Also dropping greeting. I think I can actually also share with those who are a part of our community. Yeah, so practically why we're here. Let's engage live room, get people join us, hit the ground running, and get going for discussion. It's not gonna be going back. You're live. I'm dropping this live room community. So if you can always do a little bit of sharing also yourself, it's gonna be like very much appreciated. Before we hit the ground running, I think sound is nice, everything is going smoothly to the best of my knowledge. I think interestingly, if you care to know, we're also live on YouTube, and hey Maura, I can see you, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so we really have some few things we really All right. I mean, you need to confirm the voice with me, guys, and tell me this is great. And that's going to be my joy. All right. Let me just hear that myself now again and be so sure. The network strength is way better. I want to be sure that okay. Or I think the voice is way better, and of course, network strength is better. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think we just have to go live on one more platform, which is what we're trying to do right away. Right. I think we're good. We're back. Everything is back, better and bigger. So now right now it has pushed back up, which is what I was waiting to get, like a little bit retest. And then it gives an opportunity to short. So yeah, I mean I think thank you, Lord. Lord. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I mean, since we are good back now, I think it's 3 p.m. This is the shot I want to take. It could be very risky if this is the case, but then that's what I'm thinking of doing. This even says reward to risk ratio, but then that's where the stop loss is gonna be like right above there. If this is gonna be like a short, that's what I'm probably wanting to do. I'm thinking of taking a shot right there, exactly at this point, and taking it down low. A 3 reward to risk ratio is not outrightly bad on that, but then I think that's so yeah, this is it. Sounds funny, but then I'm thinking of taking a shot at that point with a stop loss there right now. Not a financial advice because we've been quite clear on the logics around what has, kind of, would I say inspired? Oh, so yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Yeah, not a financial advice, please. I must say that again and again. But then I'm thinking of taking this short right from this point with a stop loss at 65,600 with the hope that really that was a manipulation and so I'm trying to see. And so if taking that shot, you must have maybe heard the sound. 65, 560. The take profit is where 63, 400. So I already executed a shot right now, which is why I think everyone who joins the live stream should always strive to be a part of right now. I think that's it. Right. Let me just drop this on our community and see if people are going to probably commenting. But then let's be optimistic. The market is not a place where you get to decide everything the market is doing, but then we took that short, and again, that's because of what we know the market is going to probably do. That this is an AMD playout. That's what we think. I think it's enough of analysis for today. This is our analysis. This is what we think the market is going to probably do, and of course, it doesn't go that way. It takes out 67K. Just know for a fact, that we are seriously, seriously bullish. Once it breaks above 67K, at least for the moment. All right. So, anyways, we are outrightly bullish. So don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. We just think there is still possibility for a bit of downside before eventually, going up. Yeah, so I'm gonna be looking forward to your questions in the comment sections and all of that. So, Dave, I hope that answers your question right now. So, I was saying London session. I'm gonna come back to that right now and make it a bit more clearer. So sorry. I think we're back. Yeah. I hope that answers your question really about the sessional comparison. And I think for me, this is not gonna be like a bloody taste of the market today. But then that's what we literally have said we could probably do. So we looked at the market on a sessional point where like there was a range as of yesterday until today, which is the Asian range, and then London had this push. London went up. London section went up. Right, that was London session for you guys. So, and since that happened, we felt New York might just be the one that manipulates. Why? Because we have seen the weekly perspective of what our analysis seem to want to address, and we've also looked at the yeah, daily and of course monthly perspective. And overall, we know the market is bullish. Again, don't forget we began calling for a buy at 58K. And I'm still on a Bitcoin buy from 58K, so don't get it twisted. We're only looking for a point where we could, take advantage of the market for, for the moment right now. So that's it. Okay. By the way, just know that this is a very huge bullish engulfing candle. I just have to remind myself also, but then I know that this is also the kind of range until market proves otherwise by breaking this point. Again, it really can. So that's just to get everyone on the same page. So I think right now we've had a very great, discuss around everything that we wanted to address today about the Bitcoin price action. So the price action right now is really, interesting, right? We're just in the heat of the New York session, and you know, London session is wrapping up and is still in full projection. But again, we think, right, that this market could sell. And like New York could be a sell as London has, taken a buy, right? Following this accumulation that Asia session, you know, um, traded. Okay, so just to make more emphasis, I hope that answers your question. Maya, David, thank you. I hope my network speed is way better now, right? So thank you. Okay, that's pretty much, settled. So let's come back to the Clarity Act and look at what we have. And by the way, I think I should bring you guys quickly to our exchange and show you some of the things that you can always trade on our platform. Yeah, I think that's important. And then I'm gonna probably look at coin market cap. Okay, maybe we're gonna look at liquidation heat map. I think that should be tomorrow. Might not be today. Because I just want to wrap things up right now, and I think that's what I want to do. Um, yeah, yeah, that's it for me. Mhm. Okay, so let's do it this way. Make it a day, make it a way. Let's come back here right now, guys. This trade is gonna be like a very tough one, I guess. But then I mean, I look forward to coming back to tell you of how profitable that trade, eventually became. Because that's gonna be like super exciting, as you can always tell. Right. So yeah, let's play with the Clarity Act for the moment. But we don't forget to use our code, right? Bitches on Femex. All right, so several talks, but again, summarily, this is according to this X handle. By the way, it's not a financial advice from whoever the person might be. It says the new Fed chair, Kevin Warsh, just confirmed the Genius Act will be fully implemented across US banks in days. We're racing, quote, we're racing to put that out by this deadline, this Saturday. The Genius Act is the first crypto bill in US history. Trump is also prepared to sign the Clarity Act. Democrats call the Clarity Act a corrupt bill and threaten to vote against it. That campaigns against the Clarity Act. By the way, I think we've already explained what the Clarity Act is. I think the final thing I want to really do right now, if you really want to know the explanation we gave, you might need to go back to 35 minutes or 40 minutes into this live session. So, yeah, by the way, I think the market is really pushing upward right now. It is. So 65 to 60 thereabout, 65 to 50. All right. Our stop loss is very much closed, and we're just trying to keep things simply close. So we're going to talk about the implication of the Clarity Act in just a minute, and of course, get back to looking at the chart and then call it a close. So yeah, I think this is it. This is the exact post Trump made on Truth Socials in honor of Senator Lindsey Graham, a big supporter. The U.S. Senate would pass the Clarity Act. China and many other countries would like to take complete and total control of this major financial happening, as well as AI, where we are now leading, but where they are fighting hard. Don't let China win on either subject. President Donald J. Trump. Okay, I'm not going to comment on that, but there you have his word read to your hearing, word for word. We're already explaining what Clarity Act is going to be about. It's just about knowing which regulator is going to be either the CFTC or the SEC is going to be regulating what, and giving much more clearer rules so that consumers or users, citizens of these countries might be safe, right? Okay, now I'm not going to look into this because we spoke about this already yesterday from what Senator Loomis, confirms. I think that's all about the Clarity Act news as at the moment. But then let's come to CoinMarketCap and of course pick the news outlet we've got. This is Fimex, if you care to know, and this is a trade file section where you could trade, silver, gold, XAG, XAU, XPT, which is platinum, Tesla, several stocks. I mean, and the list goes on and on. All you've got to do is to use the link around the video you're seeing or this live session, and of course, get started. If you're looking for a place where there are less noise but refined liquidity, looking for a place where you have real-time customer support, looking for a place where you could multi-trade several assets, then Fimex is that exchange for you. All you've got to do is use the code BTCHASE, which is now on the screen. Of course, get started. By the way, you could always trade crypto, which is, of course, what we're talking about. I mean, there are just so many stocks that you could pick from, as y'all can see. All right, there are metals, there are different categories. And I think I'm going to be looking forward to trading gold here with you guys very much soon. Join me in one of those sessions. Okay, so let's come to buy crypto. Just giving you a walkthrough of the overview of Fimex. I'm going to probably do a more in-depth one tomorrow. So yeah, you could actually buy crypto with your card as well as over the counter. So let's leave this section. All right, I think that's primarily what you want to see here. So this is Bitcoin. It's a 65,300. But we our trade, we entered at 65,100. This is why leverage trading is something that requires some level of boldness, but then I think it requires a level of caution and, of course, risk management, which is again what we've just done in applying our stop losses, right? I think that's it. Let me just be so sure everyone can. I need to hear myself and the chat room. See, if you're in the community, please drop your greetings. All right. All right, I think the mic is back now, guys. Apologies. So I was talking about Pi Network, and I was like, this asset is gonna like, I think it's gonna like going, whoop. Yeah, it's gonna go really up, and I think so. So I don't know what news they got, but then I think it's gonna really make some very crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, Pi Network is really gonna make some very crazy, crazy comeback. And we don't even know. It is. It is gonna make a lot of comebacks, and people don't know that right now. I mean, I think now is the time for everyone to be, recapitulate and of course prepare for what it is the market is going to probably be doing. I, I for one think everyone should be very much ready and prepared and kind of pumped for what is really on the horizon. So let's also be optimistic about our trades, the shorts we are in, and I think we need to really prepare to get yeah. I mean I think that's it. So let's come back to the chart and again look at what the market is really doing. Yeah, so I think or maybe before I leave this place, maybe I should also, yeah, maybe I should, um yeah, I wanted to see what Pi network pricing is about. Yeah, so let's see the news. I'm not gonna read the news. I just want to see the Pi market pricings. So Pi network price surged nearly 20%. And what day was this news released? Yeah, 15th of July. Okay. So this is currently the market cap of Pi, less than a billion. I think it's gonna do Covenant next. Yeah, I think so. Hmm. Several wild comments on coin market cap, but that's not why we are here. Literally, I think it's really gonna make some very crazy facts. I'm not joking. It's gonna do that. Yeah, it's a cryptocurrency. There are several tokens I'm looking at right now, so I'm gonna give you one of them, so you can actually know that I really have my eyes on some. We're talking about some pre-sales. One of them is worthwhile. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look at the pre-sale. Maybe not today. Yeah, but we're talking about that maybe tomorrow or some other times. But then let me look into just one random coin I know I have my eyes on, so that you guys could see this for yourself. So my eyes has been on Fabric. My eyes has been on Fabric. Yes, my eyes has been on Fabric. So you guys can know for yourselves that I mean I think Robo is gonna do very crazy, 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 crazy comeback. The market cap is very crazy, and I think I want to pitch so much of say funds into this this asset. The market cap, the market cap 28 million, FDV 127 million. This is very crazy, and it's a very great coin. I'm not joking. So those who are saying this is not gonna make a very crazy comeback, they might not know what they're saying, and I'm not joking right now. And I'm not even so sure if it's gonna probably make some very crazy, ridiculous low anymore. I don't think so. Like I'm not sure. So I think I just want to ensure that we have scooped a lot of these tokens, because when it's gonna be like making its own crazy comeback, it's gonna be like just one day, and you will not even know when it's gonna probably make a very crazy move right back. So I think I've given you all a very important reason not to miss out on any of our live sessions, as we see a whole lot of thing in the horizon, like a whole lot of a lot of yeah. Yeah, I mean I think there's just so much that you guys know that I think there's gonna be like so much you guys need to pay attention to, right, as the market unfolds, right, and there's gonna be like so much for y'all to understand. So because if it eventually drops, we will get a better pricing at which buyers would buy. But then I think this is a very important asset to get on. All right, let me leave Robo for a moment and come back to our trade. This is our trade right now, guys. Just let's keep that in the on the side while we'll expect what will be to be, and what will be to be is something we expect to be very, very positive news. That's what everybody would be wanting, right? So, but then again, our stop losses must be fixed and we must be prepared for whatever uncertainty the market wants to bring. I'm trying to. All right, I'm trying to. Oh God. Yeah, this is where we are right now. So I think that's all. Our stop loss is very much close right now. I think that's just important for me to state so you guys know for yourselves that it's what it is. Okay. So we'll meet again soon. Stay safe, keep winning. Don't forget to keep following us on across every press socials. I look forward to having you joining us every now and then. So once again, thank you for coming. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing right here today. I mean, I think this is a very great 1 hour live session discussion. All right, thanks for saying hi. Okay. All right. So let's call it a wrap right now, guys. I guess episode of a good moment to end this live session with you. See you again tomorrow. Don't forget to use our code to own an account, and of course to use our link to get trading on Fimex. The link is somewhere around there. You could see it on the iChats social app, and also you could see that on you know YouTube, right? You literally have the comments going on live right here, and I think I'm gonna appreciate everyone for joining. Right. See you later on. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna be calling it a wrap right now. Peace out. My name is David, and of course, I'll always be your host here at BitChase Showroom. Stay safe. Bye. Win more. Thank you.